But yeah, no, we have a really amazing panel, people who do know what they're talking about, who do know this city and what it needs, and they're making it happen. And one of those people is Councilmember Robin Wonsley. That's right. Give it up for Robin. She was elected as Minneapolis' first Black, independent, Democratic, Socialist City Council member. Woo! Representing Ward 2.
All right. John Edwards, professional bus rider, founder of Wedge Live, a local news website. Come on up, John.
Representative Samantha Sencer-Mura, who's an educator, working mom, local community leader, fourth generation Japanese American, representing District 63A.
All right. And D.A. Bullock, he's an award-winning filmmaker. He's a social organizer. His films will be featured all over the world. Really happy to have you all here. Come on up. Come on, D.A., come on over here.
Because I need this one.
You'll have that. You'll have that.
I'm going to sit down now. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
All right, this is new territory for us because if you listen to the show, we often only have one, maybe a maximum of 2 guests. So this is pretty awesome to have 4 amazing people, local people, elected officials, community activists, media folks. We're really honored to have you all. I wonder if we could just go down and talk about of the campaigns that we're talking about, how do they affect sort of the work that you're doing and how are you involved? Maybe that's a good place to start. Want to just go straight down?
Start with me? All right.
Yeah.
I'll move this a little bit. So I'm a North Minneapolis resident. For you New Yorkers, that is definitely adjacent to Highway 252 and I-94. And currently I'm working with Our Streets to collect some of the community stories about, how this never-ending expansion is sort of resonating with community and just what they're doing to really fight back and push back, because I think that's the most inspiring part of it for me as a filmmaker, because I'm into the story. I'm definitely into the community story around some of these policy decisions, and often they're left out of these policy decisions. So it's great to be a filmmaker in that realm and a resident.
And so then let's move to the policy then. I wonder if you could talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, so again, Councilmember Robin Wonsley.
You got some fans.
For me, and I think you said that in your introduction, in terms of the policymaking piece is really about how are we building cities with the future in mind. And highway removal is such a crucial part of that conversation, especially as we're talking about how are we bringing social cohesion back to our communities, especially with a lens around racial equity? I mean, I know we'll talk about this in terms of the Boulevard proposal as the alternative to I-94, or even with Bring Back 6, we're talking about how highways were used to divide predominantly Black working class communities, and how that also created conditions for these working class communities to not have access to basic amenities, which requires you to now have a car to get around. And I know DA and I have talked about this, like in North Minneapolis, or also places in Ward 2, or sorry, this is national audience. Ward 2, what is that? But places along I-94 where people literally have to go on a highway in order to get groceries or access medical care. And we're looking at what if we took the highway out of the equation and, let's say, raise that to a grade level, add public transportation, restored the land, so there's a land back component, and actually look at building affordable, if not public housing, actually brought in development of medical care and healthcare centers, actually bring in development that centers the needs of working class people. What does our cities look like 20, 30 years out from now, and encourage walkability and safety? These are things that we're told we can't have from other government entities, and we're going to do a lot of shaming Minnesota Department of Transportation specifically. But they're going to say we can't have that. So I think my role as a policymaker is really about bringing proposals forward in collaboration with groups like Our Streets, with ordinary residents, that puts proposals on the table like the Boulevard, like Bring Back 6, or how we're fighting against, even in solidarity with the 252 expansion, that says, no, we can have these nice things. Yes, we can do intentional reparative work, and we have to. It's not negotiable. So that's the work that I get to do